my britches? I'm so fired up right now. We're gonna respond to this whole Jaclyn cosmetic shit. I've had so much to say since my last video. If you didn't see my last video, I'm gonna leave a card up here after the fact. I'm just like, Twitter has me on another level right now. Let me know how the quality of this is, you guys. I hope it's okay. I was just like, I need to go live right now because I'm just, first of all, I'm way too attached. But I'm gonna make sure I put this on all of my socials. If you're not following me on my socials, Instagram, Twitter, but I'm just so don't compose myself right now. Share it to my other stuff. You want, do you? But I'm gonna get this all first, and then we'll get into it because I want some people come in here. What's that? I'm trying to get like here to. Hey boo. Yes, bitch! Hey there, I'm skipping. Oh man, new subscriber. Yes, I love it. Well, hello to all my new subscribers. Hello to all of my OG britches too. If I keep way, oh, man. We're gonna talk about Jaclyn cosmetics. I've like you know the dealio of how just frustrated I am about this. I'm gonna try to, if I miss your comment though, just repeat it, because I'm not gonna be able to do this at the same time because it'll really lag. So share this video. Is not a shit show, and you guys will kind of see like my new complexion routine. I've been asking for that. I'm just so fired up right now because if you guys didn't see my original video, go watch that first. But it's like I've just been so in disbelief of this whole entire thing because they're still not recalling these lipsticks. And I'm just like, why the fuck aren't you recalling these lipsticks? It's not like there's something just wrong with them. And like, it's not like they look a certain way or anything. I'm sorry if I miss comments because I'm like far away kind of. And I'm going to try to get ready at the same time. I'm going to put my eye drops in first. These are my Roto ice drops. I forget what the hell I was just saying. That's the only downfall about lives. I'm like, wait, what was I just saying? But, so you guys probably all know the backstory if you're here right now, like what's going on. But I just posted on Twitter, and this is what really got me fired up because people are like, well, if she's, oh, this is what I was saying. Okay, I'm going to be like all over because I'm trying to like get to the point. So if you guys missed it, Jaclyn Cosmetics just released a statement. Jaclyn Hill went on her IG story, which, why the fuck aren't you on YouTube? Then that's your main platform for one. And I'm not trying to like come for her, but I'm so just pissed at her at this point and her brand. But it's like, I just don't understand. Like I get the point of like you're a new brand and everything, but you have so many connections to this. So like you should know or have these connections to like help you like be like, hey, you should recall your shit. But anyway, she went on her Instagram and was like saying how her original video made her cringe, which I had so many issues with the original video anyways. Oh, my Twitter is like blowing up now because I'm way too involved in that on there right now too. But fuck, what was I just saying? Shit. I get way too distracted. This is why I like never do lives. Hate when viewers won't. And jump on IG. Yeah, it's like her main platform's on YouTube. But anyway, she just went on there and was like, I mean, she's just doing the same thing that she always does. And this is just my perspective. This is my opinion. This is not anything. Don't like go and hate on her. But it's to the point now, it's like people were saying on there, they're like, oh, well, refunds are basically a recall. When no, it's not. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter or Instagram, I got replacements. I got a full refund, which is cool. That's awesome. But it's not like there's something that's cosmetically wrong. Like they don't look good or something. Like people are finding hairs, metal pieces. Like people are finding all of this shit in their products. They need to be recalled. You shouldn't be sending out replacements. Like my husband, me and him were just talking about it. I'm like, wait, I need to go live. I'm going to repeat all this. Because he was kind of like, well, why... I don't know, because he doesn't know like the whole story. He's not following it like I am. And there were certain things I was like, my entire point of this whole thing was they need to be recalled because shit is being found in them and there's no way to isolate where the contamination is because the batch codes are fucked up because they used a production code, which that whole thing, like I could foresee, let's go back to the beginning. I could foresee as a new brand like overlooking something like that. But if you bounce back and do the right thing, it wouldn't be an issue. It wouldn't be what it is now. Like, it's only an issue right now I would die if Jaclyn Hill came on this right now. It's like it would only be an issue if you shut up about it. Like, I'm like losing my train of thought because I'm so mad about this right now. Like I said, I'm deeply attached to this, and I'm gonna try to do my makeup. I'm gonna totally screw this up. Okay, so I'm a consumer. Let's just start here. I'm a consumer. I bought these lipsticks, okay? I got my lipsticks. My eyelid looked fine. I expressed this in my video. I'm using my Touch of Silk Canvas Brighter. My eyelid looked fine, and my mom looked horrible. And I refused to touch it because of the whole contamination issue, because I saw videos, people finding hair and all this stuff. And this was like the beginning. Now it's to the point people are finding more hair. Like, it's not fuzzies. And I had a lot of issues with like her like initial video, because like it's not fuzzies, it's actual hairs being pulled out. She's gonna keep digging her. Yeah, like it's so bad, and she's like single-handedly destroying her brand. And so it's more than just finding these fuzzies. Like, she totally didn't address like the biggest problems with this whole thing. So it's like that alone, the fact that you were so silent about everything, and then like a week later you came out with this video, and then it didn't address all of the issues. And that was my biggest problem with her main video. The biggest problem is there are contaminants in these products. And she went on her video and said, well, I'm not gonna do my makeup because I'm not gonna be able to focus. So in the video, she's like, they're totally safe to use. Like, they're still, like, she basically said, we know that there's fuzzies in these, but they're still safe to use. Like, if there is something in these products that's not supposed to be in there, that's not on the ingredients list, they're contaminated, period. That's it. Whether it's fuzzies, whether it's anything. Like, if there's something that's in this product, and she admitted that there was, that means they're contaminated. End of story. Therefore, if they're contaminated, they need to be recalled. And that's why the batch codes thing, like the fact that the batch codes wasn't addressed, and the fact that the batch codes and then the contaminants, other than the fuzzies that she's saying that are being found. Like, there's so much more than all that stuff. I'm like totally not able to read any of these comments. So if I miss it and you want me to comment on it, just keep commenting it, I guess. Yeah, metals being found. Like, there are things, severe things being found in these, and it's like they're not recalling it, and I don't get it. Like, you guys like my nails right now? Holy cow. So I'm just like in disbelief over that. And then the fact that she came out with her video today, and I get it, like, she doesn't want to cry on camera, but it's like I would be like distraught. And she's like, I wanted to give you time to be pissed. I think I started to say this, like, if you missed it, she went on her IG story. It was basically just like, I switched labs, I fired so many people over this, I'm gonna push back launches, like, just giving her all this shit. But it's like, the thing that got me the most fired up, though, was the fact that people, like, Twitter is what got me on another level. And this is why I've never really done Twitters, because I get so mad, because that's where people, like, just, internet muscles, you know? And then I saw people are like, well, she's issuing refunds. That's basically a recall. That is so not that's not the point. The point of a recall is to get all of these products that are contaminated, and you should be testing like all of them at this point. You should be taking them away from your consumers, not sending them replacements that have contaminants in them as well. Like, if you guys missed this on my IG story, I think I started saying this earlier too. I was saying, like, I got a replacement. I didn't ask for one. I emailed the company. I said, hey, I don't feel comfortable using these. Like, I would have even sent them back. I don't remember if I included that in my email. But I was like, hey, after seeing all these contamination issues going on, I don't feel comfortable wearing these products. I would like a refund. And they were like, they sent me like a generic email back initially. And then they sent me another email a couple of days later after I had like messaged them on, I think it was Facebook. So I reached out to them a couple times, and I'm like, hey, I just want a refund back. And then they're like, yep, basically we'll give you a refund, and then we'll send you replacements. And I don't think I ever responded after that. And then they ended up sending me my first one back, which was Mom. And I got my second one, Isla, the next day. Isla looked fine, but my replacement for Mom looked worse than my original. And I posted those pictures on my IG story and on Twitter. And I was just like, These are products from the same production code. Why are you still sending these out? I did not see proof, but that is what I was told. Oh, shit. Oh, Jen Gerard, what's up, girl? I am so excited you're here. I'm so sorry I'm like skipping over these, but I'm just like, oh my fucking God, I can't get over. And like the thing that pisses me off the most, I said this in my first video, I'm like, why aren't all of these massive influencers saying a fucking thing about this and pretending like it's not going on? Like the first thing I felt like compelled to do since the brand went into hiding, I was like, I need to tell people to not use these. Like, take all of my like feelings out of it. There's shit being found in these, and no one's saying anything. They're all pretending that it's not happening. I'm just like, this is so much bigger than just trying to be like politically correct YouTuber that's worried about their image and reputation. Like, that is mind-blowing to me. Like, the point of your YouTube channel and putting yourself out there is to say how you feel, and it shouldn't matter the repercussions of that. And there really shouldn't be repercussions for that, because that's why people follow you, is because they like the way that you talk. They like your honesty. Like, that's what it should be about. And it's turned into something so ridiculous. But the biggest thing with this whole thing, I'm just like, why is there no recall? And the fact that people still are like, oh, she's refunding, that means it's recall. No, it's not. They're still sending out the same products. They're still sending out stuff from the production code. Like, this whole thing would not be an issue if there were accurate batch codes. And that's the biggest problem. And I started saying this earlier, but I was all over the place. If there was accurate batch codes, it would not be what it is now, because you could at least isolate it. These are trying to get involved. Yeah, they're like too worried about either pissing off Jaclyn, pissing off her brand, getting off PR. They're worried about so many other things, and they're keeping their mouths shut to protect themselves. When, you know what, the point of your platform is to utilize it to benefit your viewers. And that, I was on one in my original video, because I'm just like, oh my God, I can't get over like why that is more important than your viewers, because ultimately your viewers is why you should be here. Things will all go away, because I just, the whole Instagram story that she just posted rubbed me the complete wrong way, because I'm like, it's the same thing she's always done. And I hate to say that, because you don't want to like come for somebody. And I even commented on John's video, like when he was like, you don't deserve this much hate, you don't do this. It's like, but they're not doing the right thing, and it's her brand, it's her responsibility. Like, if she just recalled, and I even posted this on Twitter, I'm like, we're literally telling you what to do to fix this, and you're still not doing it. Like, what is going through your head right now? I have a feeling like there's going to be something more, like something bigger. Like, what I honestly feel like is going to happen is it's going to come out that Morphe owns her brand, or like somebody else, like there's another investor or something. And I think they're not, and this is just my opinion, this is my conspiracy theory. I feel like another brand or investors own more of the brand, and that's why she like can't say anything, and that's why she's been radio silent, because the silence is the biggest thing that's just like, how are you still letting people use these lipsticks? Like, you shouldn't be encouraging people to use these lipsticks. You shouldn't be saying like, oh, so many people love it, because the reality is they're all contaminated, because you don't know how to track where the contamination is. Like, I genuinely feel, I've seen a lot of mom being like a big issue. Like I said, both of my eyelashes seemed fine, they smelled fine, but I don't know, I'm just like, there's so many unknown things that I'm just like, I don't know. All right, if I missed your comment, give me a comment now. Because I'm finally like calmed down. Like, I'm telling you, I'm so attached to this, and I'm so fired up about it. But it's like, as soon as I saw that IG story, like people were sending it to me, and I watched it, and I'm just like, it's typical Jaclyn Hill. And that's what's so annoying, because I'm deeply invested in Jaclyn Hill. Like, I said it in my original video, I'm like, I followed her for the long time. I cleared, oh shit, Jen, I missed your thing. Looks like they're going straight from production. And that's the stuff that it's like, Jen would be a perfect person to talk about this, because she's a brand owner. Like, she knows how production, everything works. Like, I don't know that stuff. The only thing that I know is the production, or the batch code thing. Like, that's how you isolate things, because that's common sense. But as a new brand, like, you could see how that could be overlooked. But if you just jumped on it and recalled it because you can't track it, it'd be a totally different story. We wouldn't be talking about this right now. And I just keep saying, I'm like, well, there's no such thing as bad publicity. And to me, I'm like, she single-handedly destroyed her brand and her career after this whole thing. But it's so mind-blowing how there's people that are still so supportive of it. Because this is so morally wrong, what is happening here. Let's see. I will never support this brand ever again. Never, ever again. Business management. Eric Boyce equals Morphe. I think I started watching a video on it, but I was hearing the same things over and over again. So I'm like, I couldn't keep following them because I was getting so mad. We handshake every lipstick. We still have damage. They're all, yeah, that's where it's like, I see a couple things being overlooked, but it's like the hair in the products, the metal especially. Like as soon as that video came out, it's like, boom, recall, boom. That's like no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Even Raw Beauty Christie's video, I was like, they should have been instantly recalled right there. I was just like, how is this real life right now? And I know I'm way too attached. I'm way too attached to this. Jen, I've always been curious about like what really happened between Jaclyn and Drawer Cosmetics. Just throwing it out there. I've always been like, it just seems so weird, but it was so early on too. So it's like back then we really didn't give a shit. Like we're so focused on consumerism now. That's why I think this is an even bigger deal. I said that in my first video. I'm like, I feel like years ago this would have been just like swept right under the rug and nobody would have even really said anything about it. But now it's like, because consumerism is a huge thing right now. And that's why I feel like it's like, holy shit. But the fact that it's like, giving people their money back, they're entitled to that. They're entitled to their money back because this is a shit show. It's an absolute shit show. Let me show you guys, just so you don't think I'm just like after Jaclyn or anything, I'm going to show you how far back I go with Jaclyn Hill in about 2 seconds. I got my info and my goatee. I think that's the video I started watching. It said, you look so pretty. Yeah, it's like, that's the biggest problem is it could affect people's health and safety. Yeah, it's like, I ended up getting my refund. It was pending for like 4 days in my PayPal. And then the refund went into my bank account yesterday. So it's like, it's not like people are instantly getting their money back either. So it's like, I just got my money back yesterday and I ordered it on the launch day. So it's like, it's taking time and I get that part of it. But the recall, it's like, you shouldn't have been sending out replacements, period. I thought, let's talk about her last video, like the backup video, because I was going to make a video about this. I'm like, no, I really don't want to keep dragging this on, but it's like, they're not helping their situation at all. I'm here, I finally got to sit down. Yes, girl! Let's talk about her last video. If it was handled differently, like if she would have just said, hey, we're recalling it, problem solved. But it, like the documents in it, I was just like, how was Jaclyn Cosmetics, what was it, not licensed, it was FDA, the FDA one. I was like, how was Jaclyn Cosmetics like approved back in 2017 when it wasn't even 2017 when that video, or when that brand, you can tell I'm like, oh, scatterbrained, oh my god. I feel so bad for the people watching this back, I'm just saying. When I first saw the FDA document, I'm like, she was Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics back in 2017. So how is it Jaclyn Cosmetics in 2017, you know? So that was one I was just like, suspicious. I feel like Bailey Sarian, suspicious. I love her channel, by the way. Then the biggest one was the one with the batch code on it. It had a blatant batch code. The GC05A was nowhere on, that's like on the sheet. Those were, to me, doctored 100%. That was just my initial thoughts on that. And then just the fact that the whole thing is, why aren't you recalling these? Like, that's what doesn't make sense. Like, she even said in her IG story, she's like, we're sending it to the lab to have them tested. It's like, you should probably be recalling them if you're sending them to labs to be tested. Like, she's admitting all these things. Why aren't you recalling? Doesn't make sense. All right, so let me show you guys how far back. We've got Jaclyn Hill lipsticks, oh my god, Jaclyn Hill second palette. Did you see? I did it. Documents certainly do prove. No, they don't prove it at all. Okay, so this is, I don't know if you can see it, the Morphe one. I'm gonna show you guys more stuff that, just so you don't think I'm like a Jaclyn Hill hater, because she's gotten quite a bit of my money. Don't mind it if you see my butt, okay? I've got this whole little get up right here. Oh, let's bring this one out. Let's bring this out too. You guys remember the Becca Cosmetics collaborations? They're showcased in my room. Let's throw that out there. Hold on. We got more. This was from a declutter, which I still haven't gotten rid of. Where is it? Where are you? I know it's in here somewhere. Do I have it anymore? Oh yes, this is my most favorite. The original Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. I actually had the Gerard Cosmetics, Jen, I see you, girl. I had the Gerard Cosmetics lipstick and buttercream. I had the lip gloss in Rose Hill. I still have buttercream. And, hey Jen, this one's for you right here. I have all these showcased in my room. Again, I'm just showing you guys this so you don't think I'm just a hater. Buttercup, you probably won't be able to see it because my light. Buttercup, I'll even show you. Boom, so you don't think I'm lying. I don't bullshit here with my britches. Hey girl, hey. Let me see, where's 1995? Because I know that bitch is in here too. I'm telling you, I was a diehard Jaclyn Hill watcher. There's 1995. So I've supported a lot of her collaborations. I am not a Jaclyn Hill hater. I want to make that very, very clear. But this one I did declutter just because it's old as shit. Your laugh is contained. Shannon always laughs. He's like, your laugh is just something ridiculous. I don't agree with this whole thing at all. And I think it's so wrong that nobody's saying anything. And it's fucking mind-blowing. Now she's sending them out the same I don't know where she's sending them. I wish they honestly said like what other brands use this lab, because I would instantly never purchase from them ever again. I'm curious about, I forget who I saw posted on Twitter. They're like, do you plan on like supporting this brand anymore? I just don't like liar. Yeah, like it's blatantly clear like she's lying a lot. I think she always has, honestly, looking at it now. I unsubscribed to her like a year ago because I just was, you see the pattern every single time. People are already doing, yeah. Getting test results should have taken no longer than a week or something. Yeah, it's like there's so many things. It's just like, I can't wait for Marlena's video. I cannot wait for that. Because that's about to blow our minds. Jen and Marlena, you guys should get together and make a video. Not just like calling out her, but I love the fact that it's brought in us so much more knowledge on how like the whole production process works. The whole thing. It is. It's to the point it's so crazy that I'm just like, I'm so deeply attached to it. It's ridiculous. Same as you a year ago. Yeah, it's like I just kept feeling like I was just more and more disconnecting from her. We should give her credit for refunding people, but yeah, it's like, okay, because I was honestly expecting to get a refund. Oh yeah, the CEO of Becca. Oh man, yes. Jen, you won't do it. Find somebody small creator. I know, that's one like bonus of this whole thing is so many more smaller creators are being found. I do like her brushes though. I didn't buy those. I did not buy those brushes because it's like every launch, and this is what I was explaining to Shannon. I'm like, it's not like this is her first launch. She's had so many collaborations, so it's like, you know how everything works. But like the whole thing with Gerard Cosmetics really got brushed under the rug. So it's like, I think people just like forgot about it because again, consumerism wasn't such a big thing back then. And then just to continue with Morphe, I honestly feel like Morphe's what destroyed her because it's like every launch, it's been so inconsistent or something's come out. But that was my biggest problem with the last one or with this whole launch was all of her other collaborations. It's like they were so quick to pull it off the shelves. Like this got pulled off in like a couple days. So it's like you've gone through this whole like recall process. Why wouldn't you do that? This got recalled. The Jaclyn Hill, like the second Morphe palette, I think that got recalled, or not recalled, it got reformulated. That whole thing was a shit show because I highly doubt they repressed the shadows. What the shit? I was just like, lie. I'm so frustrated about this. Is there anything that you guys want me to cover? Because I'm like finally calmed down now where I feel like I could get like a mental like direction going. Like lives, I'm always like, woo, all over the place. The 0.1, I misspoke in my first video. I said 1%. Yeah, the 0.1%, we've seen that before. I saw that. Oh shit, I just missed that. Like these don't stay up long enough. Oh, I missed what Marie said, I think. Do you know if anything is happening with the petition? I don't think anything's happening with that. Petitions are one of those things that's just like, does it really work though? At least to me. I signed it, but phone book. Oh. Oh, you can read the phone book. I have such a problem with the whole influencer thing. Like, I'm gonna go through my whole like list and unsubscribe to so many people because it's, if anybody's promoted this product, they should be going on camera or going on somewhere. Like, I think Patrick Star, Robbie DeChristie, I just saw Brianna Fox posted another thing. Like, there's very select few people that have promoted this product that have said anything. Like, people like James Charles, even Tati. I'm surprised Tati. Jeffree Star, where are you at? I'm surprised. Like, I cannot believe he hasn't said a fucking word about it. It's like all these people with millions of followers. It's like, where are you? Where are you? There's something seriously wrong here, and you're not utilizing your platform just to be like, hey, you shouldn't use these, even though the brand's saying that you should. That's, I have so many problems. My biggest problem, though, is the silence, for one. Like, it doesn't take you 6 days to draw up documents that you should have, like, on hand, for one. That's where I'm like, those were all doctored. Just the stuff that she's coming out with, like, it doesn't take that long to figure that shit out. Like, I would have been at my lab going up and down assholes. I see Jen all over the place. She's like, I love brand owners like that because it's not like you're not trying to shit on the people. It's like you're trying to be like, no, you're lying. Like, that's why people don't like it, is because they're just saying it how it is. Let's see. Yeah, Jeffrey's trying to stay in his lane. That's just like, that's like the first time he's ever not said anything. Exactly. Like anything that's not on the formula, that's a contaminant. They should be recalled. I mean, JoJo Siwa is like 16 years old and she recalled her products. Jaclyn, take a lesson. Come on, girl. Both knew we would get hate. Yeah, like I honestly feel so bad for like Jen, Marlena, because Kevin James Bennett, that's another one. I'm like, he's been calling this shit out forever now. And it's like, he's always just looked at as a hater because he's not like an influencer. I wish that Jeffree, because he does have such like a die-hard following, like Jeffree and James would be like the main two that I would say, like, they should at least go out and say, hey, you shouldn't use these. Because one, they have a younger audience, and they have like ride or die audiences. How can you hate? I try it. Like, I'm a firm believer in honesty. I'd rather have less people support me that just get me and understand and appreciate my honesty. Like, the biggest thing on my channel is people always comment on how I swear and how they don't support me because of that. I'm like, oh, but you'd rather me be a person like Jaclyn Hill that sends out contaminated products and doesn't recall them and possibly contaminates millions of people? Like, you'd rather support a person like that or somebody that just says certain words and just is honest about it? I'm honestly surprised, too, that she hasn't lost more subscribers. Like, she's still at, like, 5.9 million. If you were Jaclyn's, what would you tell her? Just curious. I would say, Jaclyn, recall this shit. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You're destroying your brand. You're destroying your name. You're destroying your whole career. Like, you need to recall all this shit. That's exactly what I would say. When you raise hard work, you just don't criticize how others do the job, but frankly it is. Yeah, it's 100%. I love your realness and your bit. Thanks, girl. Instead of sending her lipsticks to other labs, testing, just recall them already. What the fuck? I think she should still send them to labs. I don't honestly think we'll hear anything ever about it, but recall is the biggest thing. Like, you should be messaging all your consumers and saying, hey, we have a possible contamination. We're recalling these lipsticks. We suggest that you dispose of these immediately. And if you'd like to send them back to us, we will pay for the shipping to have them tested. That's exactly what they should be doing. Let's see. She should have sent, yeah, true story. Jen, this is a good question for you. Are you supposed to send them to labs like or send them to get tested before you launch them? Is that like a thing? I feel like that probably should be, just to verify, just because it's not like you're the lab, you know, you're trusting another company to like handle your product. Brand friendly, because same, like that's why I love people like Samantha Ramadam, Robbie D. Christie. And that's one thing that bothers me about brands is they're so worried about being brand friendly. Like, I don't get it. Curse words are just sentence enhancers. Exactly. They're like a comma. I think it gets your point across more, I think. Like, we could be like, what the heck, Jaclyn? What the heck, Jaclyn? What the fuck, Jaclyn? Like, it's totally different. Exactly. I'm the same way. And I blame my work a lot of it because I am the only female in, like, my production area. So it's like I'm around guys all the time. So you think they were expired? I think some of them were. There's a stability test. We do our own quality control in a light production facility. You only get one chance. Okay. Somebody had... Oh, these delete way too fast. Somebody had... Oh my god. You're a control freak. I am? I don't think I am. Unless I totally missed, like, the context of that. Is there anything else you guys want me to comment on? I have so much to say about this, but I'm trying to, like... I wish this was a little bit more in order, because I do want to post this after. Hear the truth. This might be a big insurance scam. That's a conspiracy theory. That's tea right there. I'm so disappointed, and that's like the biggest thing. I'm so disappointed as like a former Jaclyn Hill junkie. Like, I literally want to throw all of my Jaclyn Hill stuff out right now because I'm that disappointed. Big question, y'all. Do we think she knew or sold us the gross lipstick anyways? I honestly feel like she's not the real owner. I feel like her hands are tied somehow, and it's because she's not like the sole owner. Like, she's portrayed that she is. Bigger one too. Oh shit, I missed that one. You guys are commenting too fast. The smaller influencers have more to lose, and you guys have the balls. The bigger ones need to grow a pair. I think that's so wrong to me. I don't know. I just, like, what's the point of YouTube? I guess that's what it's really showing me, is the people that are only here for the money aspect of it, and the people that are here for, like, the people aspect. That's how I feel. What other conspiracy theories do we have? I could talk about this all day. I think she knew they were expired, but not in that condition. I definitely feel like, I feel like some of them were expired, and I think she knew, but she was more of like, it'll be fine. But I think more now, seeing everything, I think it's her hands are tied somehow. It's almost like the thing with Kathleen Lights with KL Polish. Like, nobody knew that she had investors, and then they like were like, KL or Kathleen Lights left the chat. Like, that was like a huge thing. People in safety have to always come first, no matter what. Exactly. And that's the big problem with me now is, it's like, it's cool you're giving refunds, but you're also still getting the money from people that love the lipsticks. It's like, no, you need a fucking recall. Recalls and refunds are totally different. I know, that was very weird. The swatching them so far away in the video. I think it's Morphe. I definitely think it's Morphe. I also didn't know for the longest time that or is it Way? The sunglass company? They were like a Morphe affiliate. I never knew that for the longest time. That's probably why Desi Perkins isn't saying anything too. She probably thought it would fade after a week. Yeah, probably. I think anybody thought this would fade away, but they've definitely not handled it the right way. Do you think she'll share the results from the testing? No, I absolutely don't. Or if she does, they're going to be fake. Let's see. Do workers have to sign NDA or something? Where are they? Just kidding, kind of. Let's see. I don't know. It's so hard. Do you see someone posted her Instagram story of her lip swatch and saw hair in her? It was like, yeah, I did see that. I did see that. Here, I'm going to flip to the bottom because I feel like I'm missing some. She needs to recall her lipsticks. They all have investors. True story. Again, it might have faded more quickly if it was hair. Exactly. Like, if they just said, hey, if they had emailed the customers, like, as soon as some of these people came out with these results, and if they had accurate batch codes, it wouldn't have been a problem, but they all have the same batch codes. And then we're not. Just think I was involved for the fun stuff. Yeah, right? Just take away photos in her blue glove. Yo, that video on her website though, where she's wearing the blue gloves, her mom's not wearing gloves, the workers aren't wearing gloves, she's touching her face with the blue gloves. I'm just like, hello? Oh my God. But even then I was like, I'm gonna separate it. I'm gonna separate my feelings. I'm still gonna support this brand because I want it to be amazing. And then I'm just like, oh, was I wrong? Have you watched Kenna's video? I don't think so. This has turned into a good thing though. People calling out what is wrong, and now consumers are being more aware of what they should be purchasing. All I have to say with this whole thing is Shane Dawson is gonna have some fire content for his his whole like thing he's got going on with Jeffree Star. In the back of my mind, I'm always like, does Shane Dawson have something to do with this? Is like James Charles, Tati, Jeffree Star, like are all these like are all of them like in on something? Like that's a conspiracy theory in itself. But it's like he's gonna have some fire shit to like show off and dig into. Oh my God. If you guys aren't following Shane Dawson, oh my God, you need to. His videos are so good. Let's see. I'm shook. I know. Well, no makeup store. Can we talk about testers? Oh my God, tester, disgusting. I was having big issues with like the people that were doing the videos, like doing a full face of testers. Like, that's disgusting. You should never do that. And they should have said that in these videos, like, hey, you probably shouldn't do these, but then again, they're just doing it for the content and for the money. Which, good idea, but not at the same time. I watch Ryland's videos so I can see what Shane's... I know! I love Shane. I love Shane Dawson. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. Who are some awesome, smaller influencers you guys have found by this whole thing? T by Allie, what's up, girl? You had my comment in one of your videos the other day. The one on John Hill. Oh, let's talk about that. John Hill posting on Instagram. Oh, man. I was just like, listen, Linda, no one's coming for her or like hating on her. We're holding her accountable for not doing the right thing. It's ridiculous. Like, I think he was totally up to that. Or like, I don't know, a part of me feels like they're gonna get back together, maybe. But I'm just like, that was so not the right time to say that. Like, he should have made that post before she launched, if it was to show support. But when you make the post a week after her video that was a shit show, and then the day before she posts this IG story, like, calculated, calling it calculated. That was John Hill's post. They were Jaclyn's words. The best part was, and I saw Here for the Tea posted this, she's like, is it weird that Jaclyn just followed John 10 minutes ago? I was like, what in the actual fuck? Like, how stupid do you guys think we are, honestly? I don't understand. I don't understand. What happened? I missed the John post. He made this post and was like, this is paraphrasing because I don't know the exact thing. It's pretty lengthy, but he was like, saying how proud of her that he was and how she doesn't deserve this much hate. She did everything that she could, and this is like just a bunch of stuff, like just showing support for her. But I was like, if she did everything she could, she would have recalled these, for one. For two, she's not looking out for her consumers, and we're holding her accountable for it. T by Allie, her video has my comment in it. I articulated it very well. I was just like, bam, bitch. But I'm just like, oh my God, it's so, like, it's to the point now, it's like, how stupid, honestly, do you think we all are? But it's worked so well in the past for them. What about these lipsticks if people were, wait, hold on, say what? Nobody would have bought these lipsticks if people were haters. Yeah, I think that's why I'm like the most, I'm so invested in this, is because I was such a fan of hers for a long time. Oh, fuck, these comments are going way too fast. Where's her new BF? I know, right? That's where I'm like, I feel like Jen and her will get back together, but, because I love those two together, but that's, I think, where my biggest issues with her, that's like when I unsubscribed to her, was when she was saying how her and John lied to us for the longest time, and I'm just like, you just admitted you're a liar, and if you're going to lie about your relationship, what else are you going to lie about? And then I saw like an interview with, it was like Vogue or something, And she was like raving about Morphe brushes, which Morphe brushes are great, but we'll get into that into another video. And then she's like, yeah, all these people buy Sigma brushes and they're like so expensive. It's like, bitch, how long did you support Sigma? Like you had collaborations with them and everything, didn't you? But they're so expensive? What the fuck? Honestly, I need to follow you on Twitter. The only thing, I like never posted on Twitter because I have such a hard time like keeping up with it. And then like this week, all I tweet about is this shit. And so whether we want to keep our children. This was another big thing that I'm like, people aren't thinking of. People that are working makeup artists probably bought these lipsticks. You're contaminating your clients. Makeup is for makeup artists. That's where I'm just like, this is bigger than just people buying your lipsticks and using them on yourself. You're buying them and using them on other people. So it's like, that right there is a big, massive problem. And then the fact that, again, JoJo Siwa recalled hers at Claire's. And some people will probably say, well, she's backed by Nickelodeon and all these lawyers and shit. But she's still 16. She got on camera and was like, hey, this isn't acceptable to me. Like, even if you handle it like chipper like she does, like she makes it seem like it doesn't affect her because, like, let's face it, she's a millionaire. Like, this doesn't affect Jaclyn Hill financially. At least I don't believe so, because her company is an LLC, so she's protected personally. So I'm like, she's not gonna lose her house over it. She's not gonna lose like any of her shit. It's her company. Like, her company's probably gonna file for bankruptcy if anything. But I feel like I don't know, I just don't feel like it's really going to affect her personally. Aside from like, maybe it is gonna like hurt her feelings. Like, I can't even imagine how she feels personally right now. Just because, like, I've had a situation like this happen to me before, and I was sick for, like I went into, like, a depression and everything. Like, you can't even express how inside this affects you, but it's like, we're telling you what to do. We're telling you recall your lipsticks and this will all go away. But they're still not doing it. That's what's most mind-blowing to me. Another thing that's mind-blowing is you had, like, the whole James Charles and Tati ordeal go on. He lost 3 million subscribers in one day, and she hasn't lost any. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, where are people's priorities? I don't get it. Where are Jaclyn's PR people? You were not lying there. I think Mr. Hill is getting something financially. Oh, 100%. I completely agree. He definitely got something out of Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics or Jaclyn Cosmetics, whatever the fuck. I just think that whole thing is so weird. But that stuff doesn't matter to me. I'm just like, whatever. They got divorced. I don't care about that. The only thing that I care about is the fact that they're contaminating millions of people, because she's admitted that there's pieces of fuzzies, but let's face it, there's way more than that. She's admitted that there's stuff that's in these formulas that's not supposed to be because it's not on the ingredients list. You admitted they're contaminated, and you're still telling people, it's all good, you can still use them. And then the glove policy, that was another thing. I was just like, oh my fucking God. Because it's like, in your video, you're wearing blue gloves, you weren't wearing white gloves. That whole picture thing was totally staged. I'm a firm believer in that. And it's like, the only thing that document said was that they have a policy. Clearly they don't follow it, because your mother wasn't wearing gloves, you were touching your face while wearing the gloves, and there was a worker handling product, as far as I could see, without gloves on. So they don't follow the procedure. But I wish that they would come out and say, like, what lab it was and what other companies use this lab, because it's like, wowza. Does anybody have anything else they want me to comment on? My biggest thing was, these refunds does not mean that they're recalled. They're not doing the right thing. They're contaminating people, and they're sending out replacements with the same production code. You're sending out more contaminated products, because I received 2 of them. So I know I'm not the only one. I know, I can only imagine what people are posting right now. Because I got on here, I was just like, no, I'm going to go live right now, because I was so pissed off about this. Check out that link when you can. I'll check it out. What smaller beauty channels, crime channels do you follow? Bailey Sarian, she's like a beauty and crime channel. Every Monday she does Murder Mystery Makeup Mondays. I love her channel. I love it as a joke, maybe done for her. No, as far as I think Kevin James Bennett said what lab he thought it was, but he was like, I'm not trying to get sued, you know? But either way, it's just like, I hope every brand that used that lab doesn't use them anymore. Like, that lab should be shut down. Is another good channel. I haven't heard of that one. I'm gonna have to go back through all the comments and be like, okay, where are all these like smaller channels that you guys love or anything like that? She is refunding with shipping costs. Yes, she is. I received $41, so I got refund for my tax, shipping, and for both my lipstick, and they sent me replacements. Full disclaimer, I did receive a refund, and I got, in total, 4 lipsticks, 2 originals, 2 replacements. All of them have the same production code. All of them are contaminated. Therefore, I deserve my money back. Just saying. But it still doesn't... They're doing something behind the scenes because a lot of people were getting the same email I was saying, like, oh, we'll send you a new one or whatever. Now they're sending out emails saying that they'll get, like, a replacement when they come back in stock. So I'm assuming they're in transition behind the scenes, but that's just my assumption. But I don't really know other than that, and I don't think I'll ever know because I'm not Jaclyn Hill. I just think the whole thing is bullshit. Refunds are not a recall. I don't care what anybody says. These products are contaminated. They're affecting millions of people, or they could potentially affect millions of people. Clarify that. But I just don't think it's right. And I'm using my voice because I don't care about being brand friendly. I don't care about being politically correct. These lipsticks should be thrown out. Or they should be donated to, I need to contact, I forget the name of the person. They're sending a bunch of lipsticks to a lab to get tested. You should either throw them out or send them to somebody to do that, or send them to a lab to get tested yourself if you really give a shit. But either way, they should not be used. The link I sent is a scientist wizard. Oh, I'll have to look at that. So that's one thing. Like, people are getting positive test results for mold. Cool. Wait, I missed that. You need to be best friends with Jeffrey. I would fucking love to be best friends with Jeffrey. Too many people on YouTube are too brand friendly. Yeah, I completely agree. I could see where, like, as you grow as a channel, it's probably hard to not to be because you can gain an audience, but that's where I don't care about gaining an audience. I'm here for my britches. I'm here for the people that, like, get me and my personality. She's not legally obligated to recall. I know, yeah, totally. I know she's not obligated, but if you want to be morally correct, you probably should be. If you don't want to destroy your brand, you probably should. We see you all speak against Jaclyn. They care more about that. I know. It's just not right. And that's why I keep talking about, like, people on Instagram are probably so sick of hearing me talk about this, but it's because I'm so invested in it, and it's because it's not right. Well, that was the difference between a batch code and product. What's that? They're saying that I've never heard of the phrase production code, but normally on every piece of makeup, there's a batch code. That way, if, like, say if I have this beautiful Becca Cosmetics Jaclyn Hill face palette, okay? So say if this had the batch code of 1234, and then there's another one that says 1235. The ones that are, like, if this had a contamination, all of the 1, 2, 3, 4 batch codes could be recalled, and then you could, like, get a new one. But it isolates that. But as far as, like, a production code, that makes no fucking sense to me. And as far as what I've heard, I don't know if Jen's still on here, if anybody's ever heard of a production code. But my favorite thing about, like, that document that she pulled up on her video, like my lipsticks video, was that the sheet said batch code and it had another code. Like, it had 2 different numbers that you could identify where, like, it was produced, but the GC05A was nowhere on that paper. So it's like, suspicious. Yes. So it's, as far as I know, like, I'm not a chemist or anything like that. That's my understanding of a batch code, and that's what the point of a batch code is, so you can isolate when something like this happens. When you don't isolate it, and that's like, yeah, it fucking sucks, but that, as a brand, you have to take that hit, because it's like, I mean, you dropped the ball on a production code, but I just feel like if she would have just recalled instantly, people wouldn't feel the way that they do. People wouldn't be, like, boycotting Jaclyn Cosmetics now. Like, I feel like she's gonna have such a hard time coming back from this. if she even does at all. Oh, like she had no idea what was, I don't know, suspicious. I just got my Bailey merch, my suspicious shirt I got. At this point, I should have wore that for today's video, damn it. She was, exactly, when you manufacture something, you always use batch codes, even if it's for food. She calls herself perfection. Yeah, like, that's where I'm like, okay, I could see, like, I don't know if, like, what's going through her head is, like, if we would have admitted that we didn't do the batch codes, like, people would look at us like we suck as a brand. Like, I'd much rather have them recall them and admit that they fucked up, rather than be like, oh, you can still use these contaminated products. They won't affect you when people are finding metal and shit. And I'm like, come on. That's where I'm just like, I just don't understand what's going on through their heads. Where's your PR team? You should be able to afford a massive PR team at this point. I love turtles. I love turtles too. I hope you don't use straws. Plastic straws, no kidding. I think she's just, that's right. I don't know. I think something is gonna come out that deflects all the responsibility from her. That's the only thing I can think of. I bet she will sell out next restock. Oh, sell out. Yeah, I completely agree. I used to adore Jaclyn, but I'm like, girl, what the fuck over it? Kenna. Is Kenna the one that's doing the lab tests? I keep seeing that on the comments. She needs James Charles' PR team. I thought his whole situation was a joke too, but I don't really love James Charles anyways. He's going to expose her. I can't wait to see Marlena's video. I was saying to Jen, again, I don't know if she's still on here, I was like, Jen and Marlena and the owner of Becca, if they all did a video and said what really happened, wow. That would just be wow. Do you guys have anything else you want me to cover in this video? I just wanted to get on here and be like, it's totally a rant because I'm so mad over this, and I'm probably like everywhere, especially in the beginning of the video because I was so mad. But I'm just like, a refund is not a recall. They need to recall these products. If you have them, don't use them. Throw them away or send them to somebody to have them tested, or send them to somebody else that's sending them out. Like, I think there's a bunch of people that are sending them to the lab or whatever. That's what I would instruct everybody to do. Either way, do not use them. Because, especially since it's a lip product, you can ingest it. You absolutely should not be using it, even though the brand is telling you that they're still safe to use. Still saying that they're still safe to use. What's everyone's opinion as to why Jeffrey hasn't chosen to comment about this? I mean, I think it could be because he just had his launch yesterday. I'm honestly shocked at the whole thing, but I think this is where I'm like, conspiracy. I think they're going to talk about it in Shane Dawson's series. And like, if he says it now, nobody will watch. But if he's talking about it in the series, everyone's going to watch. Everyone's going to watch anyways. Let's see, a lab scientist testing along with Kenna and a news lady. I can't wait to see what comes about that. I just read where I wanted to step back and let you guys get pissed. Yeah, like, bitch, you think we're pissed? I just saw that. Like, as soon as I watched her Instagram story, I'm just like, this is typical Jaclyn behavior. Do you think it's because he works with... It could be. Thanks for the evening rant. I really enjoyed it. You're welcome. When does Jeffrey ever stay out of the drama? That's where I'm just like, I feel like it's because of the docuseries. I think that's really because it ties into what they're talking about, you know? They're going to have so much content for that whole series. I can't wait to see it. And usually I don't like to get involved in drama. Like, the drama channels I like are like Tea by Allie, Viewer's Voice. Those are like the top two that I watch because they're like, they get to the point and move on. They don't like drag it out, you know? He's friends with... I don't think they are friends. I think they're like cool with each other, but I don't fucking know. When is the series? They said it's still a couple months. Rich Lux, he makes me laugh my ass off. I love when he's like, what's everyone? It's Rich Lux. Let's see. I don't know. Are any of them really friends? Who the fuck knows? I don't think so. Oh, T-My Ellie's still here. What's up, girl? I thought you left. Did you guys do collection? I did. I got the Jawbreaker palette. It's shipped out from Beautylish today. Let's see, Nick, Ellie, and Rich. Yeah, I forgot Rich Lux. I do like Rich Lux a lot. That's what I was wondering, because if so, he might have something to do helping her. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't really care because I feel like when they portray, the only two that I think are really friends, or like there's two groups. I think Desi and Katie are really friends, and I think like Sam and Robbie DeChristie, Kathleen Lights, was it Jamie Page? I think like they're all friends, but those are like the only ones I'm like, yeah, they're definitely friends. Who? Jen Gerard? She's the owner of Gerard Cosmetics. They were the first lipsticks that I ever bought. Like, that's why they're still here. These are from no shit like 6 years ago. Jen, hello. Other than that, I can't wait to see Marlena's video. I think that's going to give us a lot of looks at a lot of things behind the scenes. If you keep receipts on your friends, are you really... Exactly. Oh, Dustin Daly too. I like him too. Sometimes his get a little drawn out, but that's okay. I like his intro. There is so much drama going on. Let's see. I hope she drops it tonight. I hope so. I checked last night, but I didn't see it yet. Anything else you guys want me to talk about? When is Marlena? I don't know. She said, I think she filmed it already. She had to film it twice, I think she said. But it should be coming out within the next couple days, I would think. She said her videographer was working on it, I think. I follow her on Twitter. Jeez, I went from all these comments to like crickets. Let's see. I think she said tomorrow. I can't wait. I can't wait to just... I don't think it's going to expose Jaclyn. I don't think Marlena's a malicious person. So I don't think it's going to be like what everybody thinks it's going to be, you know? I think she's going to handle it very professionally, very straight to the point. I'm like so sad though that she's not going to do YouTube really anymore. I need several Jawbreaker tutorials from you. Yes, girl. I've been loving that Blue Blood palette. I love his palettes because they get me so far like out of my realm. Is there anything else you guys want me to talk about? Did anything else happen since we've been on here? Because last thing I saw was Jaclyn Cosmetics launched their statement that still didn't recall anything. And then I just saw her IG post. That was it. Even with Jaclyn's statement, I am going to be posting them. Yes, make... Oh, Kenna, I didn't know you were on here. I totally meant... Everybody kept saying Kenna. I'm like, who the fuck is Kenna? What the shit? Are you the one that's sending out more lipsticks to other labs or whatever? Because I have 2 replacements and 2 originals untouched, if you are. You're up to date. Okay, good. Hey, girl, and everyone. LOL. Yes. I have 2 originals and 2 replacements if you want me to send them to you. Because that's my point, like... Or that's my... not my point. That's what I'm going to do. There you go. Oh, wow. Yeah, DM me. I'll take... Perfect. I got two moms and 2 Islas. I think moms are the ones that are the main ones, but they all have the same production code, so we gotta test them all, right? So I'm up to date on... I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to touch on, but I covered her video a little bit. Also check out Mango Tea. And... Oh yeah, Tea Spill's another one. I wish Here for the Tea would come out. I was wondering if they're gonna come out with like their Jaclyn or I can't talk today. I was wondering if Tea Spill and Here for the Tea were gonna do their Jaclyn Cosmetics or Jaclyn Hill series now, because they were gonna do like this big like expose, and then I guess Jeffree reached out to them. Maybe that's speculation. I don't know if that's what really happened, but then they ended up not doing it. So I wonder if they're gonna do that again. Viper Chicks did one. I watched that one. That was really what I was just like, and I love how they always open up with the, I will never sell out, I will never, like that whole clip. I'm just like, jeepers. It's so right on. That whole series was right on. And that was like right around the time that I unsubscribed and stopped supporting her. I gotta run out, check, see if you're still live in a while. I'm sure I won't be, but you can still check back. That was amazing. Oh, Zaddy Doll, what's up, girl? She retweeted my replacements. I was like, LOL, I can't. I'm dying. Are you guys still laughing about when I said ejaculate? What the hell? What's wrong with me? Do you guys want me to save this like on my YouTube channel? Or is it like, because like in the beginning I'm like all over the place. I was fired up over this. Your life is contagious. Thank you. That's right. Whenever I laugh around my husband, he's always like, she just did a recall. It's because this video. I'm totally kidding. She just did. Oh, I'm pulling this up. Let's see what the tea is here. Is it on Instagram? Oh, soft recall. Are you fucking kidding me? A soft, what is that? What's a soft recall? Sure, it's gonna hit because Jaclyn needs to have her feet held to the Seriously. Everyone, you know what pissed me off? Like, I usually love Samantha Rabindal, but when she went on was like basically implying that it was irresponsible for people to be posting videos. I think it's more irresponsible for the people that promoted this product and the fact that they're not saying anything. Like, I was so pissed when I saw that. And usually I'm like, all hail Samantha Rabindal. But I saw that video and I'm like, or it was like on her Instagram, and I'm just like, because people were expressing that they were disappointed about the fact that she hadn't spoken out about it. And I'm like, I feel like as an influencer and people value your opinions, you should be speaking out if you've shown this product before. That's how I feel about it. I know it's maybe an unpopular opinion, but that's how I feel. Like, that's why I was just like, I have to say something because I was hyped about these. Like, I talked about them in my my Yes or Yawn video, and then I was posting up on like Instagram, Twitter. I was like expressing how excited I was, and then people knew that I bought them. I was gonna do a video on it and everything. And then I'm just like, oh, nope, better not. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna tell everybody that they shouldn't be using these. Let's see, hold on. Is it on Jaclyn's or Jaclyn Cosmetics? Soft recall. What the fuck is that? One thing I thought too was really weird, and that's where I'm like, are you like working with Instagram? Every time I tried to tag Jaclyn or whenever I tried to tag Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics on Instagram, it would pull up Jaclyn Hill Cosmeticos first. And I'm like, how does that work? Yeah, it's like, it's pulling up different ones. It just did it to me again. It's like, I'm typing in Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, and her page does not come up first. What the hell's going on here? It's still Jaclyn Cosmetics on Instagram, right? Jaclyn Cosmetics. And it's not showing up at the top, which you'd think it would because of all of the followers that they have. That's T. T by Allie. Pick that up right there. Yeah, like Jaclyn Cosmeticos, or Jaclyn Hill Cosmeticos, Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics. It's like all these other ones are showing up. Is Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics not on Instagram now? It's Jaclyn Cosmetics. It wasn't before though. It was Jaclyn Hill before. Because there is another Jaclyn Cosmetics. I can't find this out. I can't find Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics on Instagram. It's Jaclyn Hill. Yeah. All right, I've got Jaclyn Hill. Let me put spaces in here. Maybe it'll pull it up that way. This is fucking tea right now. And it's not pulling it up on my computer. She just wanted a reaction. She saw this video. She starts off with how she, I know, pretty sure I've been a fan of her for 6-7 years now, commented on and messaged her on multiple things and never got a response ever. Maybe they probably did because I've been tagging the shit out of them. Okay, blocked. That's everything. They're talking about what? That's everything. They blocked me. Right? You guys could still see it. It's tagged on Jaclyn's profile. Huh. Okay, I see it now. But if I could see it now, why couldn't I see it when I searched it? Total recall. Hold on. I don't see anything. Oh, that's Jaclyn. Oh, you said it's on Jaclyn Hill. Hold on. Girl, you already... No, they didn't. What's a soft recall? Girl, you already watched it. That wasn't a soft recall. Did I miss something? I'm so confused right now. I was like, wait, I missed something. I can't pull either of them up. I got Jaclyn on here. I don't see anything new. If you're calling a soft recall refunds, they're not the same thing. I'm gonna get sassy, okay? Wow, you guys are so excited. What the fuck? No, a recall is not a refund. It's not on either. Okay. Wow, you guys got us all fired up there for a second. Don't scare us like that. How is a soft recall refunds? That is not a soft recall. That's saying, no, we're giving you your money back because we gave you a shitty product. That's not a soft recall. If you were to say anything's a soft recall, it'd be them emailing batch codes. She's refunding anyone who purchased. Yes, I got a refund and I got replacements with still contaminated products. A recall is when you email your customers saying, hey, these are not safe to use, don't use them, throw them away or send them back to us and we'll pay for your shipping back to us. Let's see, she still has yet to acknowledge the medal. Oh, I doubt she'll ever acknowledge that. She'll just be like, oh, they were planted. Not a recall. Okay. False alarm, still not a recall. It's only refunds to people that deserve their money back because they got contaminated products. Thank you. A recall is a recall. How can it be soft? Like, there's no such thing as a soft recall. How can it be soft, sis? That's what she said. How can it be soft, sis? I'm watching it now. She's sitting here, lipstick's fight over. Yeah, okay. No matter what, nobody's gonna believe her after this anyways. She's selling this shirt. Let's see. That's everything. She needs to issue a proper recall. Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. That's why I came on here, because I'm like, refunds are not recalls. And that, I got so mad on Twitter over that. How much do I bet she's going to... Oh yeah, I don't care what happens after this. I'm never supporting this brand ever again. No matter what, like, even if they did, like, even the fact that they're investigating something, like, you should recall instantly. Even if there were just more white fuzzies in the lipsticks, they should have all been recalled because you admitted that they're contaminated. Even though it seems harmless, there's people with cotton allergies. I just Google soft recall. They're like, bitch, what's that? How can I say they're in full? Yes, they're absolutely not. Simply because they're not in the formula. Like, white cotton fuzzies is not listed in the ingredients list, period. So, they're contaminated. Whether you see it being harmful or not, I think that's one thing I wish that I talked about in my last video, because that video got a lot of views. And I was like, you know what? It's not about the fact that it's like you're using it on yourself. It's like the working makeup artists are using this on other people that could have allergies. Like, if there's anything in the formula that's not supposed to be there, it should be recalled, period. And, you know, it sucks that you dropped the ball on accurate batch codes, but that's not our problem. That's your problem as a brand. And, you know, it's like, as soon as, like, a piece of hair was shown being taken out, I mean, even if it was, like, fuzzies, like, the first sign of anything being taken out of the product, recall, boom. It should have been an instant thing. It shouldn't have taken 6 days to get fake-ass documents. It shouldn't have taken another probably 6 days to come out and say, I'm so disappointed with myself. You're not disappointed in yourself because you would have fucking recalled. Just giving people their money back that's not what people are pissed about. Like, I wouldn't even have cared if I didn't get my money back. It's, you know, it's you should have recalled. It's that simple. It's because you're still saying that these are safe to use and they're not. Walked in the room and he's like, are you watching Brett? I can tell by... Yes! You're gonna hear it all day on your wedding day, too. I was like, yes, girl! The entire thing is a mess, seriously. I just heard my husband, he's like, ah, I'm sure he's over this already. He's just like, you're way too attached. It's just old shit. Even if it's not old. Like that, I'm just like, because there's no way to prove it. I don't even think they have, like, I don't know. I feel like there should be like a production date even on this stuff, you know? Is that third weekend people have been trying to... Yeah, like, that's the other thing, too. It's like, I bought mine on the initial launch day, and I just got my money back yesterday. It was pending in PayPal for like 4 days. So I'm like, why is it pending for that long? Usually PayPal's like instant. At least for me, it usually is. Plus, a lot of people missing this. Credit cards was even on the package. Your skin is glowing. It's because I'm so mad. Buy lipstick and I'm invested. Seriously. I love her.
I love her.
Come say hi to everybody.
No.
People in other countries are paying $50+ for one lipstick, so I'm sure they want a refund. Yeah, absolutely. Do anyone know of scent samples? I can't read when you're watching me. Oh, pish posh. We're deeply invested over here.
I hear that. Completely. I'm pretty sure I'm vested too.
He is. We're sitting there, I'm like, I can't believe we're debating over this right now. What's your thoughts on this whole thing? The people want to know.
Yeah, right. Bullshit.
He's just like, it's just a simple fucking recall. I'm like, even my husband knows that. Come on. What did I just miss? Rich Lost just made a video about recall. I also like Peter Mon. He's funny. I love his boosts. Did you contact again about the... Fuck no. I'm so done with Jaclyn Cosmetics. I'm not even bothering. I'm gonna actually send them to Kenna probably. Hello, I just want to get an early... Girl, you missed so much. Actually, you really didn't, because I'm not like talking like logically. When I first started, I was like everywhere. Oh my god. And it's not a damn recall, for real. Come on, Shannon, spell the T! Make America great! Make America... Inquiring my... See, love, they all want to know! Let's see. That Morphe people maybe evolve with Jack. Yes, we talked about that earlier. I think... I compared it to, like, the Kathleen Lights with the KL polish. I feel like that's gonna be like the save all for the whole thing, because then it's you could pass the buck on to Morphe again. Please, please, please do not send them all to Kenna. Wait, what do you guys want me to do? Because I'm here for you guys. What should I do? I have 2 replacements and 2 originals, all from the same production code. I thought it'd be beneficial to send them to the same person, just because, well, I don't know. I don't really know how this shit works. They are safe. However, the leftover products, yeah. They're not all safe because no matter what, she admitted that there's white fuzzies in them. Therefore, they're contaminated. Therefore, they need to recall all of them because they didn't have accurate batch codes. Do send them to Kenna, as well as refunding all shipping costs as well. They should. We should have never gotten these products in the first place. Throw them in the trash. I don't know, Kenna. Jen, what would you do if you had 2 originals and 2 replacements? I trust Jen's opinion. I'm not trying to shade you, Kenna. I just don't know you. I don't know Jen either, but she's a brand owner, so I kind of value those opinions. Or if there's any like chemists on here, send samples to labs. She doesn't need any more. Where's Zadi doll? Is she still on here? I would either throw them out or have them tested. Who would you send them to test? Like, even if I wanted to send them to, if I wanted to do it on my own, what would you recommend? Or where would you recommend? Or you could, like, DM me. Microbiologist. The man who registered Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics in California worked with Way Australia, which is owned by Morphe. I never knew that until, like, a while, like, probably in, like, late 2018 I found that out. Kenna said earlier, okay, I believe Kenna is a chemist. Jesus Christ. I said that in my first video. I'm like, I feel like Jaclyn's an amazing salesperson and she excels at being an influencer, but I think as a brand owner, she fucking sucks. I think Kenna is here. She's a cosmetic chemist. FDA, send them an email and they should have a recommendation. Oh, shit. If there's a class action, they may need them. Okay, I'll keep them on hand then for a little bit. Really? Ways owned by Morphe. I feel like Morphe owns like everybody now. I don't even support that brand anymore. Like, I'm going to be doing a decluttering my brushes video. So if you guys have any brush recommendations, let me know. I really want the Scott Barnes ones, but they're so expensive. But I love him so much. Him on Tati's channel is everything. Yeah, like, I feel like something's going to come up and it's going to be something kind of unexpected. But, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I feel like it's something going to be for Morphe. There's so many holes in this whole thing. I hate Morphe Moto brushes. I actually have one Moto brush. I love the Smashbox brushes a lot. It Cosmetics. I need to try them too. I want that Love as a foundation brush, god damn it, and I can't find it anywhere. She needs to not work. I feel like that's what destroyed her. Like, I forget what, I think the last collaboration that I bought was the Jaclyn Hill, the second Morphe palette. And then when they did the whole like, oh, we're gonna repress them, it's like, no, you're fucking not. And then there was like, after that whole thing, I was like, yeah, I'm done. There's way too many inconsistencies. No, I didn't purchase the vault. Yeah, that, like, after I'm like, no, these just aren't worth it. Oh my god, I just love you. I love you. I wonder if her 5 labs and excessive from the same lab as her. That, I don't think we'll ever know that. I just ordered the Scott, but they're back in stock and let me know. Oh, yes! Oh! I want them so bad. They just look so bougie. I want a set of, I'm assuming that's supposed to be, oh yeah, Goss. Wayne Goss brushes. I have one of his and it's really nice, but it's just like a pencil brush, so I want to try more of those too. Let's see. Oh shit, they're going too fast now. Lawyer thoughts. There needs to be something. I think it's gonna result in like bankruptcy, and then I don't know. It's like, what else does really she need to do on this platform? She's already like killed it. And then the fact that she always like, oh, I kind of wanna leave YouTube, but then she always comes back like whenever she's gonna launch something. Like she released like 2 videos before she launched her lipstick, so I'm like, I can't. Because I would always like check back with her, but then I was just like, no, I'm done. Has she addressed anything about the batch? Nope, nothing. Smith brushes. Oh, I want those so bad. On camera, ready cosmetics payment. Oh, shit. Yes. Let's see. So you just reset me my palette. What? I missed, so whatever you said about Rich Lux, send that again, because I missed that one. I've been so freaked out since they went down. That's it, yeah, like, people like with autoimmune diseases, like, this could dramatically affect them. Exactly. She'll walk away as it's an LLC. Keep her cat, yep. It won't affect her at all. I think she'll be gone for me too. Thank you. I'm so curious to see like what she does after this. I don't know. It's so just ridiculous. I was surprised that she hasn't lost more subscribers. Oh, I think it's hilarious. I saw that. I think it's hilarious. Before the launch happened, Rich Lux kept saying that they're probably moldy and expired. The next before the launch, Rich would say, "Oh yeah, okay. She's not protected under LLC. Misconception, people." That's where I always thought you'd be protected under an LLC. And then I saw, what video was it? Oh, what video was it? I saw it yesterday. Shit, what's the name? She pulled up a Withholdings LLC. It was like Jaclyn Withholdings. Oh my god, what video is it? I know somebody on here is going to know what video it was. She wasn't going to do the video because it takes her longer because she does like the animations and stuff. Oh my god, what is the freaking channel name? Is it just Spill? I know. L Loves Tea. Yes, it was LLT. L Loves Tea. She did a fucking awesome video. Yes, L Loves Tea. If you want, like, she dove into another aspect of it, and I was just like, that's so interesting, because that's something that I just had no idea about. But yeah, there's like a separate LLC, so if they file for bankruptcy. Nice to meet you all, by the way. Yes! Welcome to the riches. I hope you all subscribe. If you're not already. I'm excited that I did this tonight because I didn't have a video planned either. I've been on here for so long. I'll probably stay like another 10 minutes. So if there's anything else you want me to cover, let me know. Mango Tea did a great video on it. LLC info. I feel like I watched that channel. Mango Tea. I'm gonna look. Yes, Elle Loves Tea. I really like her videos because she like picks it apart. I hit the buttons, just found you. Yes! How did you guys find me? Like, is it like a recommended video? It's so interesting to me how YouTube works. You need to get Shannon on your channel. He's so uncomfortable in front of the camera. Like, we did the Disney vlogs, and he was like, this is so fucking weird. Mango Tea. Let me see if I saw that. Recommended. Because we're also attached to this. Oh, yes, I did watch that. I must not have listened. Oh, no, I didn't watch that one. I feel like I seen it and then I never watched it. But I need to watch that. You came up recommended. I've been loving it. Yes! I love it. I love it. It's so weird how YouTube works. Like, I'll never understand algorithms, any of that shit. Just recall the lipsticks. That's what makes me believe, like, there's no such bad thing as, like, or there's no such thing as bad publicity. Is because it's like, why would you continue to draw this out when we're literally telling you this will all go away if you recall these freaking lipsticks? Recommended for your empties video. Yes! I love empties videos. They're some of my favorites. They're always so long, though. This one wasn't too bad. I, like, spit everything out so fast. Yeah, so Mango Tea. I'll have to check that one out. Any other channels that you guys like? Somebody said Mel Thompson was going to do a video on something. She's banging at people's laziness. What do you mean? They all been fired now. Not Mango Tea. You do not recommend Mango Tea? I feel like Viewer's Voice is like... Viewer's Voice and then Tea by Ali are my top two. Like, if drama videos come up, they're like my top two. What do you think about people who unsub James Charles? Oh, shit. Hold on. Without their wait. What do you think about people who unsub James Charles being resubbed without their Oh, that's tea. Oh, beauty news. There's so many. I didn't hear anything about that. I don't follow really James Charles. I only followed that because I love Tati. Like, I won't get into James Charles right now. I just don't love James Charles. That's all I'll say. Like, I could really give two shits about that whole situation. I still watched everything. Alright, I listen to YouTube a lot. So it's like I listen to everything and I'm just like, wow, that's fucked up. But the fact that like he lost 3 million subscribers, I was like, holy shit. James Charles. Everyone knows who he is. Holy shit. Even my freaking 6-year-old stepdaughter and my 15-year-old stepson, they both watch him. Oh shit! Russia! Hello. I love Tati. Because I feel like she's one of the very few like bigger influencers that are unbiased and just are honest. Some stuff you had to like... Yeah, I love Tati. Love Tati. Who would be like YouTubers you'd want to be friends with in real life? And you don't get bonus points if you say me. I think my number one now would be like Bailey Sarian. And I feel like I'm just like, yes, bitch. What she said about James. Your life is good. Oh, your life is good. Shit, what did I read something and I'm like, I think there was some things that she didn't need to say, but I don't know. I was like, whatever. Yes, Raw Beauty Christie. Did I see Alana? She's the one that's friends with Samantha, right? Raw Beauty Christie and Bailey. Yeah, Zeddy doll. Let's see. Bailey, Mel, and Kathleen. That's probably Mel Thompson, right? I love her brows so much. I think she's so beautiful. Tati hit a moment. She definitely did. She's like one that she like wears her heart on her sleeve, which I really like that about her. I would say you because of yes. That's one thing I've said it before in one of my videos. I forget what the hell it was. I'm the way that I am in my videos because I want it to be like if you were to see me in real life, that's exactly how I'm gonna be. Like if I talked a certain way on here and then you saw me in real life and I was like, fuck this, fuck like what? That's why I was like, no, I'm always just gonna be the way that I am, and people always say that I shouldn't, especially my mom. Oh shit, what's Zaddy Doll say? He made a video about Jaclyn just a few days. Shit! Yep, Mel Thompson. Yeah, her brows are everything. The foundation brow. Oh shit! I'm gonna have to go look for it. I've been wanting that brush because now I use brushes so much more. I never used to ever use brushes. What do you guys think of these lives? I kind of like them. They're fun. I used to always do lives on Facebook instead, but I don't know. I like YouTube. YouTube's fun. Oh, many glitches. All right, anything else that you guys want me to touch on? I'm gonna get off here in like 3.5 minutes. I love lives. The only thing I don't like about them is the quality's never as good, and then it's like they're so fucking long. Do you like national? No, I don't. Not at all. Okay, goodbye. Can I block people on here or just like remove them? I can't. I'll do it later. True, but you get to meet so many people. Yes. Yeah, they're very fun. I think like as my channel grows, I'll do them more. Because like there's sometimes I've tried lives and I'm like, okay, like 2 people came on. And then I'm like sitting in silence for most of it. Jaclyn lies on her Instagram. What do you not buy? All of it. My biggest problem though is the fact that they're still not recalling and still saying that they're safe to use, and the fact that she even said, like, they had the audacity to say, there's so many people that love them, and that's great, but I'd be upset if 3 people, like, first of all, that's not realistic, because there's gonna be people that just don't like your product. They're contaminated. There's very big difference. Like, she's kind of, like, minimizing the severeness of this. Is that the right way to say it? That's how I feel about it. Got, like, 2 minutes... 2 minutes left for any questions that you want me to touch on. Or are we done here? I'm like shiny. It's that Tatcha Dewy skin cream. Fucking love that stuff. Yeah, I'd like to. Exactly. Like this is a severe thing. And the fact that people still aren't talking about it, like massive influencers, that really, really bothers me. That they were all messed up. Yeah. I don't believe that they're all messed up, but the fact that there's no accurate way to track it is the biggest problem. If there was an accurate way, it wouldn't be a problem. Who knows? Because I'm not going to. Bye. Oh, yay! Well, you guys all need to subscribe and maybe I'll do more lives. Follow me on my Instagram and Twitter. I'm most active on my Instagram, though. When she said that, I literally laughed out loud. Yeah. Definitely. Deflecting. There you go. That's one of the words I was looking for. But yeah, it's just, it's so disappointing to see, and you hate to bash a brand, you hate to bash a person, but when you're being a blatant asshole and totally disregarding the people that gave you the life that you have, when you supposedly came from food stamps and this and this and that, when I don't believe any of that anyways, but it's like, when we, like, I'm saying we because I was a supporter of hers. I mean, I've bought her products. I contributed to the luxurious life that you have, and I bought your product. You're not doing the right thing. You're not standing by your consumers. If you were, you would have recalled, no questions asked. You wouldn't be beating around the bush. You would have addressed all the issues that you had, because it's not simple to just tell the truth, or it's not hard to tell the truth. It's pretty simple, and that's where I'm just like, how hard is it? How hard is it to just come clean about what happened? Because, like, we get it if your lab fucked up. There's nothing you can do about that, but you're minimizing the situation. Your eyelids came back to normal after wearing your blue eyeshadow. No, is Jen and Zaddy Doll still on here? Because you may know more about this. I wore the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette, and a blue shadow turned my eyelid pink. What's your Instagram? It's _ Britt Clark. BRITCLARKE. I usually leave it on like underneath all my videos. Yes, like, why would a blue shadow turn your eyelid pink? I've never had that happen before. I know, like, sometimes, like, pinks and reds will stain your lid, but I've never had a blue stain pink. Not unless it has a red, like, dye. So maybe it does. I'll have to look. It was the Blue Blood palette. It was like what shade was it? I talked about that on my Instagram. I'll take a step back and let you guys be mad. Like, bitch, we're still mad. We are still fucking mad. It was the shade Ocean Ice. It's like, it's this one right here. But it was like pink. They had a pink base. Oh, okay. See, that's right. I don't know about that shit. Are you fucking done yet? Goodbye. I don't know how to block people. So I'm sorry for you guys that have to see that. Yeah, that's where I'm just like, wait, why is my eyelid pink? But that's where it like came off the next day. So like whenever I get staining, like my eyes didn't itch or nothing. I thought I said that, but maybe I didn't. But it wasn't like irritated. It was just dyed. But these are like, some of these are pressed pigments. I should probably check on the ingredients because they're all on here. But I just thought that was weird. I'm like, wait, why are my lids pink when I had a blue ass eyeshadow on? All right, so that's gonna be it for today's video. I was on here longer than I was supposed to be, but what shade was that? I don't even remember. We'll cover this right now while I still got you guys on here. It's the shade Ocean Ice. Let's see. Mica, dimethicone. It's got way too much shit that I don't know how to pronounce. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Learn for the next live. I don't think I'll ever get into like ingredients and shit because I just don't care. I'm just like, okay, do they apply an ice? Okay, good. And do they affect me? No. Okay, we're good. If they don't break me out, cause a reaction, whatever. Okay, so it must be a pigment that's in it. I'll learn how to block before the next live. Okay. You're good at live. Thank you. I came from like, I started Facebook lives before I started YouTube, so it's like, I'm kind of used to it, but if you rewatch this, don't mind the beginning. I was like all over because I was so pissed off. My guess is what the ingredients is. Coal tar, which can cause a reaction. I'm reading these comments because they're still, okay, learn how to block. Okay, that's it for tonight's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you rewatch it,